get going. But we have about 8 cells left in Blackwood to do, including the big ass fort. So we're going to be working down here today. I might start with the fort, and then we can move on to the rest of it. But all good today. Got to try out the new PC, and it's amazing. Nice. New PC is always a good day. So let's go down to the fort actually, and we'll start down at the fort. Just because it's the most interesting, and then we'll work our way up here. If we only get 4 cells done, we only get 4 cells done. But that's 4 cells more than what we had yesterday. So we. But yeah, let's just get to it, I guess. I guess we'll start with the the taller areas, and we'll make our way downwards. I think is the best course of action here. What PC you got? What are the specifications? And we all know you brought it just so you could play Skyblivion. That's the only reason why you should buy a new computer, right? Okay, I messed up there. Oh, that looks a bit dodgy, so we'll just raise the land up here a little bit. There we go. A little bit less dodgy, shall we say. Hey, Magical Hat. Hope you're doing well. A 5080. God damn. Nice. Nice. Hoping I can run it. Yes, you'll be able to run it. I am sure you'll be able to run it, mate. Oh dear. It's not that intensive. Hey, Skyflower. Hope you're doing well. Lights just got a bit darker. So I'm playing without the lights again, just because I've still got a slight headache. Not as bad as yesterday, but it's still niggly. So no lights it is. Been on the mead? No, I'm not allowed at the moment. I'm taking sleeping tablets, so I'm not allowed to drink at the moment. 'Cause, 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 'cause I've still got the I've still got a bottle of mead here, but yeah, it's just like the temptation is just But yeah, best not. Apparently, these tablets that I'm on, if I drink and take tablets at the same time, it can actually make me like it really difficult to actually wake up. So yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, mate. Like, yeah. I think I'll wait. You know. And apparently, if you drink with sleeping tablets as well, it can actually make you stop breathing in the night at various points. And I'm just like, hell no, I'm good. I'm good. You know? Exactly. Things go badly when you stop breathing. 100%. There is an up area there. There's also this, like, courtyard area. Did I not? I didn't turn tree trimmer on. God damn it. Oh well. Might have to restart the CK quickly. So I can turn the damn thing on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the CK. I wonder how people get some credible looking ones to Sky now. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it. Hang on, tree trim is enabled. I wonder if there's been some file moves in that case. I wonder if someone's been moving files. Because that would do it. Because if an asset path gets changed, then, like, the tree trimmer mod will break. So we are on, I think, 20 minus 20. I think. Yeah, 25 minus 20. No? No, it is 20 minus 20. Never mind. He doesn't want to. I'm I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he does. Okay, let's get rid of this duckweed. Duck? Quack, quack. How deep is this? Not that deep, actually. Let's remove the water out of it, and I guess we'll fill it in with some good old triangles. Hey, banana. Yeah, someone's definitely moved some assets about. There shouldn't be this much foliage that I can actually see. Okay, that's fine to go down. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. A little bit tired today, but apart from that, all good. All good. Hope everyone... Hope you're doing okay. Blah. Can't speak today. When did I... When did I learn it? Probably... If it was when did I learn it, it was many, many years ago. Along with the rest of the creation kit. It was probably when Skyrim modding sort of kicked off. I learned how to mod a Bethesda game. If you want the like answer of why, again, it's because I wanted to make mods of my own, and yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to mod my own my own versions of like Skyrim and all that. So yeah, pretty much here I am. But to be honest, I do find modding fun in general. So like I've just spent a little time modding the Steam Deck version of Skyrim. So yeah, created some of my own little patches for it as well. One triangle pointed upwards. Oh yeah, good catch. Hate it when they do that. The creation kit would have caught it at the end, because any triangles that are like totally vertical, it will give you a warning at the end. But good catch, good catch. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And we said we couldn't get up to that level, so that's fine. That's fine to leave as it is. Okay. Okay, where's that coming from? That looks a bit weird. Much better. There's the man himself, Mr. Jeremy. Oh, Mr. Jeremy. Oh, how you should be killed. These rubble piles are a bit finicky for NPCs. That's why I'm going around them sometimes and sometimes going through them. So there's a FYI on that. There is some of this stuff up here, but I'm going to try and stick to the connecting stuff first and then go to the higher ground stuff. That's 100% player only this is. Like, goddamn. I'm going to go over to this area. As it's already been done on another claim. Right, so probably a bit down here. Yeah, there is. Okay. Can't imagine it would be a lot, but Yeah, this is how NPCs pathfind, yes. Want to make a little bit of room so the player can and NPCs can get out onto this balcony. I think that is pretty much the fort done. In that case, that is 729 triangles. Holy shit. Just for this little tiny fort. That we've just placed in less than half an hour. Yeah, so when we draw cover, which is what, like, all the colored lines are, it sometimes creates extra vertices that we don't want, or extra lines we don't want, so I just go ahead, clean it up, and then if I need to add any back, then I will, before I hand the plugin back in. Okay. I don't think there's any jumpy points anywhere. So I think we're just going to call that pretty much done for this cell. And we'll move on to the wilderness cells. Right, check. I can't remember if I checked it. It's getting checked again now. And we'll move on to this cell. Right, another cell checked off the list. I'm going to get rid of that coordinate as well. Right, next cell. I guess we'll start off at the bottom. Or shall we... No, 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 no. Start off at the top. The top makes more sense to start off on. Hey Esper, how's it going? Thanks for the save, I guess. I'll save in a second. Doing well? Good, good, good. That's what we like to hear. Hey Beth, how you doing? Might move this slightly so we can get back here. Is that? it? I think it is. Right, we'll do the outside here, and then we'll move on to the actual outside, I think. I don't think there's much else left around the actual fort itself. So it was nice to, while I've got the most energy to get it done, it was nice to get the fort checked off, so to speak. So there is a staircase here. That goes to who the fuck knows where. Okay, we will be able to jump off here. Okay, now we can work on the hillside and the outside a little bit. Okay. Okay, there's a few bits of floating rubble. Try and fix that. I think that's like a firefly spawning box, that orange box. I'm surprised that isn't a sitting bench. That's the slightly missed opportunity there. Would there be any spiders in Blackwood? I have no idea. To be honest with you. Can't imagine why there wouldn't be, but I know we have some spidery-esque things. That's about it. I think we've shown off some spidery things on the great social medias. Hell, I think I showed off a spider thing by accident actually as well. The fuck? Someone's setting off fireworks outside for fuck knows whatever reason. God. Hey, Sunbrick. It's going. That's about all you can really say about Navmeshing Blackwood is it goes. And hopefully it stops sooner rather than later. That's all you can say about Blackwood Navmesh. It's just because the terrain color is so dark that it just, I don't know, it's just a shit mood it puts you in sometimes. Very dark and gloomy, which I know that's the idea of Blackwood, but yeah. And it's just awkward in places, that's all. Like, even if I turn bright light on and off, it's just like there's no major difference between them to even help. Without, you know, recoloring the grass, and that is just a big nope. Yeah. Atmosphere is definitely something. Definitely, definitely is well picked. It's not going to be a particularly long stream today. I just wanted to get one in again this week. All right, let me figure this out. Right, so we can go up there. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out whereabouts we should be able to walk. Because that's not walkable just there at all. So, there we go. That's another cell done. One tick, guys. Okay, 493. Another 493 triangles were just placed down. We'll put some jump links in as well. My guys love going for Blackwood, great place to visit. Actually, living there long term, not so much. Yeah, yeah. Fuck living there. Actually, fuck living there. Right, just these 6 cells left. We've already been live an hour. God damn. Right, so we've got these 6 cells left. Let me refresh them all in. I probably am going to do these 2. And then we can do those the next time. I don't know if I've actually got anything. One tick. I don't actually know if I've got any. Let me just check. Do I have any interiors? No, I do not. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's do these. These have got paths in it, so the paths really need doing before anything else. Sweet. Sweet. Swing. Swing swong. Don't know why I just said that, but it sounded fun. What? What's Wayne's World? Swing Schwong? I ain't watched that in years. Maybe that's where it's come from. I don't know. It just sort of popped into my head all of a sudden. I could see another Skyblivion Dread. Can't wait to have pre-production hardware. Oh no, no worries, no worries, tools. I stream a lot of Skyblivion development. To be honest, this is stream number 96, I think. I think this is stream number 96 that I've done. So, been streaming a while. At least 3 years now of Skyblivion stuff. It has been a while. That is for sure. But yeah, it's definitely a team effort. This. I just want to get it released and released without like too many issues. There's gonna be issues that we missed. Like it's unrealistic for us to release a perfectly bug-free game, but god damn, are we gonna try and make it as bug-free as possible? Like playtesting has really ramped up over the last few months. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say no to our original UI getting finished, but it's totally up to Fallen on that one. But I would love to see it. Pretty much. It's just like the assets were a bit of a pain, and we would rather get a menu working first and then having the option of reskinning it later than not getting it done at all, you know? Would rather get a menu looking like the Skyrim version first, and then we can fuck with the actual theme of it. But yeah, we've still got a little bit to do on the menu side. Main problem is a lot of people know how to reskin a menu. They don't know how to write a menu in action scripts. So that's the main problem, is the people that know action script 3 are very limited. So that's the main limiting factor. This is the song that keeps getting me like the stream VODs blocked on YouTube. It's so funny. Even though it's a game soundtrack, you know? It's just funny. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's the main reason for the UI holdups. We're just waiting on the skills menu, I think. Currently. Yeah, same here. It's so good. So good. What are all the triangles for? It's allows the NPCs to know where they can and can't walk. So they won't be able to walk where there's not a triangle. Essentially. And these purple links that I'm putting down just now allows the NPCs to jump down off ledges and stuff like that. Really seen the last few minutes? Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Right. Thank you for the subs on YouTube, by the way, guys. I don't have any alerts for YouTube, so thank you if you do subscribe over there. Appreciated. No, I've seen a few people do it, so. Speaking of, who's that? That is Eco. I'm really bad with names. I'm really sorry if I butchered it. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Would you go to a Bethesda after? Yeah, 100%. If I got the option of going to their offices or doing anything with them, you'd like, I think anybody would not do it, you know? Especially if you got to meet like Todd Howard or someone, you know, like you just would, you know? It's like no questions fucking asked at that point. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, guys. Just me whacking the microphone. Do, 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 do. Outside of game mechanics, which Bethesda game has my favorite map? Ooh, that's a question. I don't think it would be Oblivion. I don't think it would be Oblivion. I'm leaning to, honestly, I know it's a bit generic, but I'm leaning more towards, like, honestly, Skyrim, just because of all the diversity. You've got a swamp, you've got snow, you've got, like, tundra, you've got a little bit of everything there, whereas, like, Oblivion, as nice as it is, it's just a lot of trees, you know? And I'm not... I know people are going to crucify me for this. I'm not the biggest fan of the Fallout games. Like, I love the TV show. I love, like, the lore of it and stuff like that. But I'm just... I don't know. I struggle to get into the games. But I'm more than happy to watch a show or something about it. So yeah, I know it's a bit quote-unquote generic, but I've watched half of season 2. I've not watched, like, all of it. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Sorry, Christian. Bleh. It does feel more, yeah, natural. Whereas original Oblivion, it just was a lot of hills and a lot of trees that repeated. You know? That's why we've put a lot of care and attention into making it not feel the same wherever you go in Cyrodiil. Now, I'm not saying Bethesda was bad at designing Cyrodiil. It was just limited tech, you know, at the time. So it is what it is. So yeah, I couldn't say a Fallout map, just because I really struggle with the games. So I couldn't say but like that. If I was talking about, yeah, let's leave it there. I think Sky makes sense. Guess for me, long, yeah, exactly. I've played Skyrim the most. Yeah, exactly. It's just auto gen. And to be honest with you guys, I have never played Morrowind, so I cannot comment on it. Haven't you made a lot of Yes. Yes, the Imperial City is marginally bigger than what it was in Oblivion. Yes. Only marginally. It's not, let's say 1.25. I actually don't know. But let's just say 1.25 and leave it there. Because I actually don't know how big we've left it, so yeah. Yeah, I think Morrowind's, like, hasn't aged as well as Oblivion and Skyrim. So I'm definitely going to play it once Skywind comes out. I find it impressive, even the dungeon overhauls for Skyblivion, yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll go, after this cell, this is basically the last cell I'm going to be Navmeshing today. But I'm more than happy to go through a dungeon or two, actually play through them. Especially the ones that have had their third pass. Because we've done a first pass on them. But they're having, like, enemies and stuff like that tweaked, so... I've just found the question location, half stuff, music a bit repetitive, so I'll turn it off. I get that. I know how satisfying it is. Yeah, it is satisfying. That's really cool. Wonder how it was done. Like, bigger parks or bigger houses in general. It's just a generally a bigger feeling, I guess. I don't know how to really say it. 387. The houses are not bigger. I guess, like, it's just more grand. I don't know how to say it without showing it off, and I'm not allowed to show it off, so yeah, it's yeah. I think Skyrim will have a massive community even after. Yeah, I think so as well. Or encourage Patch good for bringing it up to myself. Oh, I'll have a look at it for sure. I think the thing that aged worse for me in WoW is the sound design. Yeah. Yes, I have played Enderal, yes. I can't really remember much of it because it was 6 years ago, but if you go onto YouTube, my YouTube, I'll show you my content here, and you go Enderal. There is 230 episodes of Enderal on here. So I have actually I've played it. I played a shit ton of it. Okay, so it's been 6 years. 2020, but I don't really remember it. It's on my list to replay it. The architecture and atmosphere, yeah. Look forward to doing the Knights of the Nine quest. Yeah, once we get round to those, it would be amazing. What do colours mean when the blue versus yellow? So red is normal triangles. The yellow is preferred pathing. Blue is water. And then if I go, I think it is yeah, draw cover. This is cover. So white is like full height cover. It allows NPCs to duck behind stuff. And the blue is different levels of cover. So it just allows NPCs to duck behind things to avoid arrows and various different things. So it's just cover. That's basically all it is. And the pink, it allows the NPCs to jump between two triangles. But it has to be a jump down, not a jump up. Oh shit. I accidentally drew cover again. God damn it. Let me get rid of the extra vertices again. The engine has a tendency of doing extra vertices, so we'll just remove those. There we go, turn it off. Um, 2020, so yeah, 6 years ago, yeah, it really is. Yeah, I wish Diamond City was a bit bigger, for sure. I really want to play Fallout London as well, I just haven't had time to. Okay, then there's 4 cells to do next time. But we'll jump in game. We'll have a wander around for a bit, and then yeah, I said it was going to be a short stream. Right, let's go in game. Let me pause the music. Okay, so let me turn off tree trimmer. We've got our plugin enabled. Let's go. But yeah, Enderall is pretty much one of the highest priorities, apart from I really, really, really want to play through Oblivion again before Skyblivion releases. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Wasn't until after I realised how much. Yeah, yeah, for sure. COW, Sky, B, Sear. I can't spell for shit today. I really like Bruma and Fight for Lordbound release. Yeah. Right, let me pull up the sheet for. Let me pull up the sheet quickly for the. Let me. I've got to find it. The third pass sheet. One tick. Shared with me. Dungeon finalization sheet. There we go. So, Doz Dozonot Cave and Fatback Cave have been both been finalized. So let's go ahead and have a look at those caves. Oh, there we go. I actually like the look of the big grass when accidentally got increased. I consider the open world, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice. Be nice if it was compatible. Thanks for the drink as well. I've nearly finished my tea, actually. Now I've finished my tea. It seems to me the lighting around Skyblivion, but in the new version, light no longer conveys the fantasy. I don't know. I think our lighting is still pretty fantastical, to be honest, personally. But the lighting is still being tweaked every single week, so yeah. Yeah, like this forest and like remember the Great Forest start. So let me pull up the map. Let me pull up the sky. Let me pull it up. Come on, let me pull it up. Right. So this map here. Let me turn off. I really need to make a select none option on here. But you've got to remember the Great Forest starts like here, down here, and it works all the way around. It's massive, the Great Forest. It like starts down here and then it wraps around the entire city isle. Like there is like well over 30,000 trees in Skyblivion. Easily. I love how colourful Skyblivion looks compared to the Skyblivion remaster. I think that's the thing that put me off about the remaster was the colour grading on it. To be honest with you. Right, let me I think back cave's there, so we can have a look at it. What do you think the usual temperature would be like in Cyrodiil? Probably like 20, 25 degrees centigrade. I'm talking about centigrade because I'm English. I'm British. We use centigrade. We don't use Fahrenheit. probably about 20, 25. It seems about that weather. Remaster trade in vibrant blues, greens for yeah, for sure. How's it going, Mike? But yeah, we're going to Fatback's Cave just to check it out. And you can see sort of... You know what? Goblin Jim's Cave. We'll do Goblin Jim's Cave as well. Because that is a huge departure from what Oblivion did with Goblin Jim's Cave. Wondering if there's a way to donate. No, absolutely not. We don't take donations at all. Add item is 07026B221. Let's get Umbra out. And the reason why we don't take donations is just because we can't split it equally among the developers. So yeah, unfortunately, we don't take it just because it's impossible to split it between the developers, and it's a bit of a grey area of taking money for stuff. So let me turn off the. This area is so colourful, yeah. Right, Fatback Cave. This has actually had its third pass, so it should look and feel a bit more finished comparatively to a lot of our dungeons. It's not a very big dungeon, but yeah. The lighting is really cool. How often do I stream? At least once a week. I would like to stream like 2 or 3 times a week, but at minimum it's once a week. Generally speaking, unless I'm ill or extremely busy with work. Oh god, it's Fatback! I've showed it on stream before, this. Yeah, he's a big old goblin. And that's what makes Skyblivion. Yeah, wearing a chef's hat. Actually, let's take his chef's hat. Fuck him. We'll take his chef's hat. This is what makes Skyblivion is like the oh, we can't take his hat. God damn it. We've got a cutlass though. I will take the cutlass. I'm sure I picked up a cutlass. There it is. Take his shoes too. Yeah, I don't think we can take the hat. I'll ask Matthew if he can add a chef's hat to his inventory, because that would be sick. I don't actually know if we've got a chef's hat in Skyblivion, but yeah, the lighting is beautiful. There's one in Skyrim. There we go. We just add that one. When Skyblivion, do you well, yes, I will do a personal playthrough. Yes, 100%. 100% I will be As soon as we release Skyblivion, I will be bug fixing and fucking playing through Skyblivion. It seems very tame. I like goblins more aggressive. I get what you mean. I am like level 1, so that probably has something to do with it. F. Ooh. Okay, so it's just round the corner. Right, let's go round to Dosnot Cave. But remember, there was only like 3 or 4 goblins in that area. The more goblins, the harder it gets. So when you go to something like Goblin's Gym's cave and there's like 20 million goblins, it gets hectic real quickly. Like, real quickly. Robert is going to try and make it work with the chef's hat. Oh, is he? Are you in the office together then? I haven't got Discord open, so I actually don't know. Roy did a great job with the 3D models. He did when he was part of the team. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Will Skyblivion have a level in with have Skyrim? I think it's a mixture. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's like a mixture system between Skyrim and Oblivion. Oh, my mouse has just gone off the screen. Sorry. I was like, the game? Please don't crash. It was just me. My mouse just went off the screen. That was all. Was there considerations to any point to make the beast race look more like their Oblivion counterparts? I think it's just... I don't know. I don't think there was any considerations. I think we just... It was like, we'll just go with Skyrim's aesthetics just because we're in Skyrim engines, so yeah. We'll take a walk through the full forest as well. Okay, the cave that we want is down here. I don't think I've ever been in this cave in Skyblivion, actually. This is a non-quest cave, so I actually don't know what's in here. That's a bandit. Right, that was also happen to know a developer's interest in implementing spellcraft. Are you accepting developers? If someone can work, so for spellcrafting, someone has to work with the full package. They need to know the UI side as well as the mechanical side for spellcrafting. But either way, it's still going to be probably a post-release feature. So if they can prove that they know ActionScript 3 and like Papyrus and stuff like that, then yeah. Then yeah, feel free to apply on the website. I think there's a section on the website that's asking for mechanical developers and mechanic developers. So yeah, if they want to join, then Yeah, definitely get them to apply. Oh, that's our new bow sound as well. I don't know if you heard that. That's the new bow sound that we've got. I don't think that's something that we've actually shown is the new bow sound, to be honest. I see a lot of these smaller dungeons don't have a lot going on, but they still look generally beautiful with the lighting. Yeah, so we've got like the new swinging sounds and stuff. So yeah, are you planning on to support the game post launch? Yes, 100%. With all of us have got ideas for features we want to add to Skyblivion while we're working on the DLC for Skyblivion. So yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. It is really, really tricky to get right on the sound. The sound guys, we've had like eight or so sound guys like join the project recently, so yeah, it's the sound guys have been doing absolutely amazing work recently, so they've been going ham. Yeah, a lot of people can't either, the brick. Yeah, for sure. Currently, Matthew, our QA guy, and the rest of his team are currently doing like a third pass on all dungeons to make sure they're fun to play through. All the enemies are balanced. That door has actually been fixed. It's just not being implemented in game yet. So, and the walls still have a few issues. Let's go over to the full forest and have a walk. Yeah, exactly. Sound is, yeah, really. Would it be 4K HD textures as well? A lot of our textures got downscaled to like 2K and below. I think we have a folder of all the upscaled textures, and I think we're gonna make it available after release. I'm not 100% sure on that, bro. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's in the plans though. Exactly. We need, so basically, in order to host it on Nexus, like the mod on Nexus, we need to be below 20 gigabytes. So we're aiming for, and that's packed in a zip or a RAR or whatever you want to call it. So we needed to do a lot of downscaling and stuff like that. So yeah, we need it to be 20 gigabytes or below when it's packed. It will probably be about 30 gigabytes unpacked, but yeah. I'm going to take a trip up and around the full forest, and then we'll end on Goblin Jim's cave, and then yeah, we'll call it there. Casual 20 gigabyte mod. When Robert joined the project, oh, that's a bear. Fuck, run. When Robert joined the project, our build, just the build itself, was over 140 gigabytes. It was over 140 gig when Robert joined. 2.5 years later, since Robert joined, our build is standing probably around 40 gigabytes now. Robert has optimized the fuck out of Skyblivion. So yeah. Yeah, Way is definitely my favorite place. We've trimmed like at least 100 gig off the build. So yeah. Yeah, as much hate and stick as I love to give Robert, yeah. As long as much stick that I love to give Robert, like, oh, he breaks everything and all of this. He's done a fantastic job in optimizing the build. Absolutely fantastic job. Hey Scott, how's it going? And introduced the bazillion. Yes, exactly. Introduced all the bugs along the way. 100%. But yeah, it was like over 140 gig, and to get it down to around 40, and then when it's packed, it will be below 20 gig. It's going to be crazy. Every AAA game needs a Robert. 100%. 100%. Just a personal, yeah. Do you guys have backups? Yeah. We have, oh, this is the invisibility quest. We use GitHub for all of our repos, like our repo. So we do have the option of the history, the GitHub history. So we do have a kind of history, yes. Where's the path? I've missed it. God damn it. I was going up to the full forest, and I've totally missed the path. LOL. Because the full forest, I think, is one of the most beautiful areas. It's just tucked away. Needs more green colours. Yeah. Love the lush grass and mat trees. Looks great. Thank you for all the hard work. Like the landscaping wise is all like Kyle and Jero, mainly. Oh, don't go to Bog. There we go. But yeah, the full forest is really vibrant and beautiful. Let's see if I can get actually up to a road. Give Skyblivion to me. We will when it's ready. We will when it's ready. That's how a forest should look. I think it was... I can't remember who actually did the original full forest. Was it Lutist or was it Clef J? I can't remember. It was one of those. Oh, there's the road. As I said, the remaster doesn't look bad. It's just the color grade, and I don't like, personally. Oh. These haven't been fixed then. God damn it. Robert, there's more dirt cliffs to fix. God damn it. I was going to stand on the edge and just get a view. Some floaty trees over there, but... But the LOD needs regenerating, for sure. I've had a bug, you couldn't find him. The amount of trees, yes, all the trees. All of the damn trees. That's what we like. Okay. I'd love to see what people do. We actually with community shaders, they actually work pretty much out of the box for Skyblivion. It's just we never show it with we never show it with community shaders on, because we like to showcase what our lighting does with like vanilla lighting. So this is how good the game can look just vanilla, you know. Honestly, like, with a few tweaks, community shaders look, you know, awesome, to be honest, and Skyblivion. Like, the shadows, just as shadows alone are absolutely breathtaking. Love it. Farewell, and you're standing right there. It's a shame some of the dirt cliffs are broken. I think the terrain shadows do an awesome amount of work, and how Cyrodiil is essentially just a giant crater in our version. Yeah. I've never thought about it that way, to be honest. Wonder how mods like I said would play Skyblivion out of the box. Yeah, the best way to be with mods and Skyblivion is just assume any mod for Skyrim will not work for Skyblivion, and be pleasantly surprised if it does. You know, that's the best way to phrase it. NPC density mods would be nice. I don't know if there's been a... I said it, I don't know if there's been a decision or not about adding some, like, generic NPCs to Skyblivion in the cities, but yeah, I don't know. I don't try out. I mean, I try out Skyrim mods on my own stuff, like for Skyrim, but I have not tried any Skyrim mods for Skyblivion at all. These are like my favorite times a day. Those dirt cliffs are really bugging me. Really bugging me. Will Skyblivion have elemental damage alchemy effects? That's a question for Scott, I think. I'm not sure. I know enough to get by, but I don't know the ins and outs of like all the alchemy systems and stuff that we've got. Yorton Forest in Skyblivion was created by Lootist Andy. I thought it was the Lootist that did this. It's been touched up over time, but yeah. It was actually on Twitch. Was it Twitch? It was Twitch. Will Skyblivion have elemental damage alchemy effects? Skyrim replaced those effects with aversion, which is just elemental weakness and not damage. That was the actual question. Scott. And I'm in Dirt Cliff. Be appreciated when you add details from yourself. Improves. Yeah, for sure. We've added a lot of environmental storytelling, which I think is what Skyrim does best. Is the elemental storytelling. So, yeah. Yeah, I think new people definitely join to help with the DLCs after it's released. Yeah. Once the Imperial City is finished, it will definitely look lovely, yes. There was 2 main DLCs, but there was a shit ton of small DLCs as well. So, yeah. What is one big important thing you say you've learned from all your time on the project that you wouldn't have learned otherwise? Oh my god. Excuse you? I don't think I've got an answer for that, to be honest. That's a bit of a loaded question for me. Oh my god, that LOD. Oh my god. Robert really needs to sort out the LOD. Need that horse armor? Yeah. There's a lot of people that like need that fucking horse armor. For sure. That's all that's all of what the people want is just the horse armor. They don't want anything else, just horse armor. Oh, that's true. That's true. I did learn that Robert causes literally all of our bugs. For sure. I've been saying we can't launch without horse armor. That's fair. I can kind of agree with that. I know someone wanted to work on horse armor. I don't know what happened with it, though. To be honest. Horse armor anniversary edition. Oh, yeah. Right, I've been fucking wandering around for like 20 years. We've done those two, Fatback and Does Not. Is there any other caves that have had like a pass on them yet? I'm just looking for non-quest location, really. Is there any like forts? We got any forts that are not quest related that we can just have a run through quickly? The overlap map looks unique, for sure. I don't think Horse Arm will take that long to make. No worries, some prick. Take it easy. Would it be carriages in Skyblivion? There is carriages at the cities, yeah. There is carriages at the city, yes. What's one of the forts that you made, Glitz? That was like a cool like necromancer fort. And we'll just give that a quick run through. Someone should add a Notch's pickaxe. Cold corn? I never remember where things are. Oh, it's right behind us, actually. Well, there you go. I don't think there's bards in Skyblivion. I don't think there is. I think being a bard is very a it's very a it's very a Skyrim Nordic thing, you know. Yeah, after this, I am gonna have to hop off, but we can have a run through Cold Corn quickly. The random encounters, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be keeping it or redoing it. It was started by Riesler. The one cell fort anyway. That's true. Is Cold Corn the one with the instructions to find a chest somewhere? Or is that a different one? Is it cold corn? I thought there's like a fort or something that has... I might be misremembering. Oh, it's just starting to rain. I mean, that shouldn't be floating. This is what happens when Robert disables Havoc on stuff. Which is better, Umbra or Goldbrand? I like Goldbrand better personally, but that's just me. Havoc doing Havoc things, 100%. That's a very old thought from you. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna, you know, sit and rip apart your level design, you know? I'm joking. I'm joking. Joking. Yeah, it's definitely an inside job. 100%, it's an inside job. We just like to rip on him a bit. Yeah, it's definitely not very big. That's for sure. Wonder how Arena will look. The Arena. Well, you'll have to wait and find out on that one. I rule of thumb, blame Robert Foles. Yeah, exactly. Blame Robert first, and then figure out whose problem it actually was. It works so well. It's so well. It is a very small fort. I don't think it's received its third pass yet. Like nowhere near. What? What do you want? Come on. Oh. Hello? What do you want, eh? Eh? What do you want? Just want some attention. That's all you want, isn't it? You're an attention seeker. An attention seeker. That's all you are. Yes. Attention seeker. You. Oh dear. Probably because he wants to be fed. That's all it is. Little skooma cat. Yes. He is the best Khajiit. Okay? The best Khajiit. Very foggy day. I don't think I can find a like pure sun. That is pure fog though. That's like pure fog. Khajiit has many wares. If you have the coin. That's so bright. Looking over there. So bright. Hey Gub. Just joining right at the end again. I need to get on with some playtesting at some point. I only came to check out. I think that was just me. I think that was just me. I only went to check out Blackwood, and that was it. That looks a bit weird. Didn't plan to wander around Skyblivion for a little bit. And playtest a few of the dungeons, not all of them. But we did a few. That are like non-quest related. Oh my god, why is this so bright? It's like a nuke is going off. Holy shit. My eyes! It burns! I know. That's the nightmare one. For sure. That's exactly what waking up like skooma. Yeah. There's only 3 dungeons or caves we've been through, so. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up here for today. We got another few cells done for Blackwood. I've literally just been wandering around for the past like half hour or so. But